wondering why we're still in storm center mode, it's because the storm is not over.
It is not.
It's been a little deceiving. We keep having sort of lulls through the day.
And it's funny, if it weren't so cold, this lull that we had for really several hours in parts of the state,
So nice.
especially to the south, our roads would have been down to pavement if it were 30 degrees. Given it's so cold, some of the roads are down to pavement, granted, it might just be one lane, but I think the cold is really the story here with this storm.
We saw some live cameras that you were showing us, Portsmouth Kittery.
Yes.
Looked like it was kicking right back up.
Kicking right back
Yeah.
up, and that's the jackpot area. We already have totals there. We'll show you some of them. Up around 20 inches, Stratham, New Hampshire, 21. Got a report out of Kennebunk of 21 as well, 20 in Kittery. The greater Portland totals, like Saco, South Portland, they might be a little outdated now. I think there's been at least another inch or so since those came in around midday. And this Lewiston total also is from this morning. Waiting for our weather watcher, Jeff, to probably get home from work and send us a new one. 17.5 in Skowhegan, about 11.3 in Augusta. Bangor coming in with around a foot, 13 in Rockport, and even far down east, Eastport, about 12.5 in Cutler, 13 inches of snow. No, we're not done yet. In fact, there's a band of some steadier snow. It's not heavy, but it's a little bit more persistent than the lighter snow showers we've seen this afternoon. That's now coming in from central New Hampshire and will be overspreading southern and central Maine through the evening. It's still a little breezy out there, and it will be tonight. Enough that there could be a little blowing and drifting even back onto roads that have been plowed. And it wouldn't shock me given the cold and the fact that the snow doesn't wrap up until later tonight once this trough exits. If we have some delays in the morning, there could be some school delays, especially in those jackpot areas. An additional 2 to 4 inches on top of what's already on the ground for most of us, about 1 to 2 across the far north where this ends sooner. So hour by hour, you can see the snow fills in here through the evening. If you do have any reason to be out this evening, you'll be running into some steadier periods of snow. By about midnight, this wraps up, tapering to flurries in western Maine and New Hampshire, but it takes until after midnight to end completely through the rest of the state. So yeah, you'll have to do another cleanup tonight or first thing in the morning, depending. There will be some sunshine out there tomorrow morning, low temperatures in the single digits for most of us. Clouds will fill in midday into the afternoon, and there's a chance for a spotty flurry tomorrow, but it wouldn't be much. Could be a dusting in spots. Just doesn't look like there's much energy with that as it comes through. High temperatures tomorrow, 18 in Bangor, 20 in Portland. A breeze about 5 to 15 miles per hour, so even tomorrow could still be a little blowing and drifting of some of the snow, the new stuff that falls this evening. Looking ahead to the end of the week, the weather overall is quiet Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with very similar temperatures. We're on the cold side of things. That doesn't really change. However, this weekend, this jet stream is going to dig down over the eastern U.S. It'll be what we call a cutoff low here. And a signature like this, pretty classic for a coastal storm to form again this weekend. We're pretty confident a storm will form. The question is, does it take a farther out to sea track or, like the last couple, come close enough to us? At this point, it's tough to say. The majority of the models do keep it offshore, but let's watch it. The timeline for that would be on Sunday, and if we can pull that out of the forecast, we will do that, but for now, it's just too uncertain. We have to keep an eye on Sunday. Tomorrow, 5 to 8 foot seas, northwesterly winds 15 to 25 knots. So the next few days, very similar temperatures. Inland, most mornings will be below zero, especially Wednesday through Friday mornings. Along the coastline, single digits a little bit more common. Other than that, we don't have much weather to track until Sunday. It is a possibility we get affected by that storm. Either way, it looks like a stronger low than the one we just had, Brian and Amanda. So if that one were to hit us, if it were to come far enough north, I feel like it would behave more like a nor'easter as opposed to this one, which was just like a pure cold snowstorm. Wind would be more of a concern.
That'd be the big
Coastal
change.
flooding too could be a concern. Again, that's an if that storm comes close enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oof. Watching that one.
You bet.
All right, Ryan, thanks.
Yep.